Let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever clicked on your own website and thought, why is this taking so long to load? Here's the scary part. If your website takes more than 3 seconds to load, most visitors are already gone before they see your services, your products, or your contact page. And if you're a small business owner, that doesn't just mean a slow website. That means lost leads, lost sales, and wasted money on marketing that should be working. Today, I'm going to show you exactly why your WordPress site is slow, and more importantly, how to fix it fast without being a developer or a tech expert. Let me give you a quick story about a client of mine. A few months ago, a local service business reached out to me. They were running ads. Their SEO looked decent, but conversions were terrible. When I checked their website speed, it was loading in 7.2 seconds. That means Google was punishing them for their slow speed, and visitors were leaving before the homepage even finished loading. After fixing just a few things, their site dropped under 2.5 seconds, and their leads literally doubled. So if your site feels slow, this video could be worth a lot of money to you. Let's break it down. By the way, I'm Rob McDonald, and I help small business owners like you succeed with their WordPress website. First, let's clear something up. WordPress itself is not slow. What's slow is how most small business websites are set up. Usually it comes down to 5 things: bad hosting, too many plugins, huge images, no caching, and bloated themes. The good news is every one of these problems can be fixed quickly. Okay, problem number 1, cheap or bad hosting. Think of hosting like renting a building for your business. Cheap hosting is like sharing one tiny office with hundreds of other businesses at the same time. When everyone's busy, everything slows down. The sign that this might be your issue includes slow page loads even with a small site, a laggy WordPress dashboard, or random downtime. The fast fix for this is upgrading your hosting, especially to hosting built specifically for WordPress. This is typically called WordPress Managed Hosting. This one change alone can dramatically improve your site speed. My company, WP Solutions, offers WordPress Managed Hosting. Our servers are fast and built for speed and optimized only for WordPress sites. So if you're thinking about changing your hosting, consider us for your hosting needs. We can manage your website so you won't have to. Problem number 2, too many plugins or bad plugins. Plugins are powerful, but every plugin adds weight to your website. What I see all the time is plugins installed just in case. Multiple plugins doing the same job, or plugins that haven't been updated in years. Each one adds scripts, database calls, and extra load time. The fast fix is deleting plugins you're not actively using, replacing heavy plugins with lightweight alternatives, and sticking to trusted, well-maintained tools. It's not about how many plugins you have, it's about how good they are. Problem number 3, unoptimized images. This is a big one and easily fixed. This is the number 1 speed killer for most small business websites. Most business owners upload images straight from their phone, straight from a photographer, or straight from photo editing software. These images are often 5 to 10 times larger than they need to be. This big image file size takes a while to download, thereby slowing your site down. The fast fix is compressing your images using modern image formats and enabling lazy loading. This alone can shave seconds off your load time without changing how your site looks. Problem number 4, no caching and no CDN. Here's caching in plain English. Without caching, your website is rebuilt from scratch every single time someone visits it. With caching, your site loads a saved version instead, and that's a huge difference. A content delivery network, or CDN, takes this even further by loading your site from servers closer to your visitors. Now, CDN is often more costly, and a lot of times you may not need a CDN. You may just need to do a couple of these steps, like better hosting or smaller image size, file size. But the fast fix for caching is enabling page caching or using a CDN, especially if your customers aren't all in the same city. My company, WP Solutions, offers hosting with page caching. Okay, problem number 5, bloated themes and page builders. A lot of WordPress themes look great, but they load a ton of features you never actually use. Animations, sliders, and even scripts. A lot of people try to fix their speed with more plugins, but if your theme is bloated, you're fighting an uphill battle. That's why I recommend GeneratePress. It's a very lightweight theme, and it's fast by default, and it doesn't get in your way. I build a lot of small business clients' websites with the GeneratePress theme because it's so versatile and it's so developer friendly, or it's so customizable that you can pretty much build anything, make your site however you want it to look with this single theme alone. And of course, that's why I recommend it. Now, the same thing happens with some page builders. The fast fix is using a lightweight theme, disabling unused features, and keeping pages clean and focused. And that's just what I like about the GeneratePress theme. You're able to do all those things. You're able to disable features that you don't need and enable the features that you do need. A fast website doesn't need to be boring. It just needs to be efficient. Okay, here's what I recommend that you do next. Run a speed test before you change anything with your site. I recommend a service called GT Metrics, and what it is, it's a website that you go to. You put in your website address, and then it will analyze your site, and it will tell you how fast it's downloading, and it will recommend things that you need to fix to make it faster. There's a link in the description below. Like I said, it's a website you can go to, put your website address in, and it will analyze your site and tell you how fast it is. It will even give you recommendations on what to fix. After you run this test, fix one thing or more that it recommends, then test again after each fix. But don't obsess over perfect scores. What really matters is loading under 3 seconds, performing well on mobile, and avoiding major red flags. Speed is about real visitors, not bragging rights. Here's a quick recap. If your WordPress site is slow, it's usually because of bad hosting, too many plugins, large images, no caching, or a bloated theme. You don't need to fix everything at once. Start with hosting and images. That's where you'll see the fastest wins. If you're a small business owner and you don't have to deal with this yourself, I've already done the heavy lifting for you. I put together my recommended WordPress hosting, the exact speed tools I use, and a simple step-by-step checklist to get your site loading in under 3 seconds. This isn't theory. These are the same tools and steps I use when I speed up a real client website. The hosting alone usually fixes the biggest speed problems. The tools handle images, caching, and cleanup automatically. And the checklist makes sure you don't miss anything or waste time fixing the wrong thing first. I have links to all these tools and more in the video description below. So here's the deal. If your site is slow and costing you leads, try my recommendations in the links below. And if you want to see all these tools in action, make sure to subscribe to my channel, as I will be making upcoming videos on each one of these tools. I hope this video was helpful. And if you have any questions or you have an issue that you want help with, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.